Because that's all I'm really doing. I'm living my life and y'all really mad because I'm living my life.
Okay guys, so our girl Life with Royalty uploaded a new video titled Throwing in the Towel. In the beginning of the video, her and Nation had to go run some errands. First, they had to go get the car wash because you remember people were making videos based off what CJ said about the car being repo. So everybody thought Life with Royalty car was repo, and this is what she had to say.
But yeah, let me get in my repoed car. That's so funny.
After they went and got the car wash, they sat down at a little gas station to, eat some exotic candies and even got some hot wings. Now, I love me some hot wings. Now, I like me some damn Chipotle wings from Papa John's. If y'all have not tried Chipotle wings for Papa John's, go check it out. It'd be so good. You just got to tell them to run it through twice because sometimes it be soggy. I don't like it like that. I like mine hard. Okay. All right. So after the gas station run and getting the car wash, they headed over to Target. They went and got some necessities they needed for the house, and then after that Rusty sat down and spoke on the whole situation that's surrounding the whole separation between her and CJ. Now you know that CJ has made it very hard for Royalty, and that's because he is not willing to accept the fact that she is not coming back. A lot of the times men tend to realize what they had when they're gone. Now he should appreciate the time, the effort, the love, the dedication that Royalty put into their relationship for 9 years. And if it was left up to her, she probably would have tried to work it out, but it was just too much. It was just more of, I know my value, I know my self-worth, I know what I deserve, this is not what I deserve. Now, we have seen a lot of CJ's actions being played out in social media, so imagine how CJ was in the house. I know it was 10 times worse. Royalty said in the video, she's just done with it. She's over it. She don't want him anymore. And, when she see him acting out like that and saying the things that she's saying, even though it's hurtful, she laughs because she said this is something that she's been dealing with behind the scenes for 9 years. So she knows how CJ is. Now, remember, guys, when they broke up last year, and they got back together, they did that sit down video. And remember in that video, CJ did say that he said those things because he's hurt. He's upset and he really wants her to come back. So he say those things and be mean towards her because he really wants her to come back. So now that he see that it's been a year and she's not coming back, he is not taking it well. So he is really like going to this extreme. He's recruiting his fans, the incompetent ones that can't, then again, his fan base is churn. They churn, so they don't know no better. But Royalty said that she don't care, she loved the space that she's in. She doesn't care about the big houses, luxury cars. That's just not her thing. She wants to live her normal life with her family and not be scrutinized about every little thing that she do. She chooses to be with Rico. She chooses to have a friendship with him. And whatever situation they have is their business, and she's sticking by him. So in this video, Royalty also spoke on the whole allegations about her child, baby CJ, being abused. Now, CJ came to the internet. He made a post about his child being abused or all this other crazy stuff. And we all know that was not the case. Like I said, CJ has been making it really hard for Royalty, and it's all because he still loves her. He still wants to be with her, and he just upset that she's seeing somebody else. I think if Royalty was just by herself and she wasn't dating anyone, I don't think the attacks allegedly would be the way that they are. But he's just upset that she's dealing with somebody else. Just imagine, women, we know, imagine thinking about our significant other, our exes, being intimate with another partner, and that really triggers people, and he's being triggered by that. He's being triggered, and he have said, if you go back to that video where she took the twins over to his house right before Christmas, in that video CJ said, well, we don't need to see your relationship on the internet. So he was trying to say that he didn't like it because he's realizing the more that she's the more days that she's away from here, the more the chances are she's not coming back. So he's just acting out, and it's unfortunate. But I'm gonna go ahead and leave this clip on what Royalty had to say about the whole situation with CJ allegedly, we're gonna say allegedly even though we saw it, coming forward saying that the child was being abused. Here we go.
With all the lies and the fabrications, and how does somebody saying they're teaching my son how to punch, they're teaching my son how to box, how did that get twisted up into you saying that I let somebody abuse my son? If you thought somebody abused our kids, why would you run to the internet? Why would you run to the internet and tell the internet that somebody harmed your kid? Shouldn't you call maybe CPS? Maybe you should call 911 if it's really an emergency or if it's really something wrong. Like, you run to the internet for the dumbest.
Okay, guys, so towards the end, she went on to say that CJ tends to run to the media for every little thing. She do feel like the stuff that he runs to the internet for is just stupid, it's just immature. You know, she felt like if you had a problem with, you know, or you had any concerns with our kids, you can reach out to me and let me know how you feel instead of taking it to the internet. Like she stated in that clip, if you felt that your child was being harmed, you could have called CPS. But we do know that CPS came back to Royalty House again, and she had to do another drug test. Now, apparently, if they're showing up to her house on a regular basis, it has to be somebody that knows where she lives to be sending the people to the house. Now, CJ, if you are doing this, allegedly, this is wrong on many levels. At the end of the day, sending CPS, you know, to your ex house, you know, making these false allegations. I'm going to say allegedly because we don't know, but who else could it be? You know, it's just wrong. And at the end of the day, Royalty, you're grown. You can do what the hell you want to. But girl, I suggest you move, because this is going to keep happening. This is going to keep happening because it's trying to paint the picture of an unfit, unstable mother. Now, you know, you guys get ready to go to court next month, and he's building his case. He has made it public that he is building his case and that he's taking the kids away. Like I stated in my video on yesterday, I do not believe that the judge will remove the kids from out of a stable environment. Clearly, this is an ex that is upset and he is mad and he's doing all of these things, you know, to get back at you for not being with him. He's really upset the fact that you have moved on with your life. He's really upset that he can no longer allegedly control you with his money. And that's what men tend to do. When they have money, they try to control you and tell you what to do. Prime example, Big Red. You see her daughter all the way and goddamn out of the country, girl. But anywho, guys, what y'all thought about this commentary? Drop down below, leave your comments. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share. If you have not subscribed to my channel, subscribe now. Until the next video, bye guys.